To kick us off, we're going to play a game of Rock, Paper, Scissors Posse. This is a spin-off on the OG Rock, Paper, Scissors game we all know and love from elementary school. First off, we're going to pair off and play Rock, Paper, Scissors against each other in pairs until the first one wins. But instead of the losing players becoming eliminated from the tournament, they become a fan of the winner, a part of their posse, and the winner after each round is the posse leader. The posse cheers for the leader, screaming their name, cheering them on as they play against a new opponent, following them around as they play. You repeat this process until there are only 2 players left with a huge fan base cheering for them on either side. The last 2 players have to play until the last one has won at least twice, so best 2 out of 3. As this group activity tends to get a little loud, it's best to play outdoors or somewhere in a large room. So go ahead and break off into pairs and start the competition. Pause this video and come back when you have a new Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. We just got an energizing start to our workshop with a little bit of fun competition and a whole lot of encouragement. Today, let's learn a little bit about how our encouragement can turn into influence through leadership.
As FFA members, we are constantly hearing the term influence. But do we really know what influence truly means? By definition, it is the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone, something, or the effect itself. Let's take a note card, sticky note, or a piece of paper to write down 3 questions. Number 1, what does it mean to be influenced by something versus led by something? Number 2, what makes a person influential in comparison to a leader? And lastly, number 3, how does leadership and influence relate to one another? Now, don't answer these questions just yet, but keep that piece of paper handy. To help us with these questions, let's set the scene for a fun activity. You are lost at sea. Overnight, you have become a member of the NC FFA and boarded a ship headed out to sea. Unfortunately, a fire breaks out at the head of the ship, ruins the navigation equipment, and now you are lost at sea while the boat is slowly sinking. The ship contains 10 items, and your task is to rank these items in order of most importance to your crew's survival. If you're watching this workshop individually, rank these items in order of most importance and write down your plea to defend why you ranked your items how you did. Your overall task is to convince others that your ranking of items is the absolute best. If you're watching this workshop as a group, you are all crew members. Each member should complete their own list, and then as a group, communicate amongst each other to determine which list of items is ranked the best. As a team member, you will plead your case to the rest of your crew and hope to influence them to agree with you. In a minute, a picture of all 10 items will pop up on the screen. Here is where you can pause the video, complete your task, and then come back to the workshop once you've finished. Good luck! Welcome back! I hope you were able to take the challenge and practice what it means to influence others. Now that we have a better understanding of what influence means, let's compare it to leadership.
Now that we have a basic understanding of influence, let's compare leadership to influence. First off, what is the definition of leadership? Well, leadership is the action of leading a group of people or an organization. What are some examples of being a leader? Take about 30 seconds with your group to throw out some ideas. You guys just brainstorm some ideas of what a leader is. You could have said something like being the team captain of a sport, being a chapter officer, or maybe you mentioned how your teachers are leaders. Maybe you thought about a president being a leader. What is it like following a leader? Let's play a quick game of Simon Says. Most of us have played this game, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a refresher. Standing in front of the group, Simon is going to tell the players what they must do. However, players must obey the commands beginning with the words Simon says. If Simon says, touch your nose, then players must touch their nose. But if Simon says, jump, without first saying Simon says, players can't jump. Those that do jump are out. The goal is for Simon to trick the entire group of getting themselves out. I want the youngest person of the group to be our leader for this activity, or Simon, for about 3 minutes. Ready? Go.
Simon says, let's play. Level, difficult. Simon says, put your hands up. Simon says, put your hands down. Simon says, put your hands up. Simon says, put your hands up. Oh, up. I know, I said it was difficult. Okay, put your hands down. Oh! Simon says, put your hands down. Simon says, walk. Simon says, walk fast. Simon says, walk super fast. Stop. Don't stop. Oh, that means you should stop. Simon says touch your head. Simon says touch your stomach. Simon says touch your knee. Okay, Simon says relax. Simon says jump. Jump 2 times. Did I get you? Simon says game over.
When we just played that game of Simon Says, Simon simply gave you a command and you followed it. They were your leader. But Simon was simply telling you what to do, and because they were your leader, you followed them without question. Many of us have held many forms of leadership in our lives. This could be shown as being captain of the soccer team or being a chapter officer. We are given leadership opportunities every single day. But just because you have that leadership position, it doesn't automatically make you influential. We decide each day how much or how little we will give to those around us. Leadership alone provides a limited source of power and success. Leaders recognize that in order to be effective, they cannot rely solely on directive tactics. The outdated command and control method is rarely effective and often leads to resistance. This is where influence comes in.
We have learned what it means to influence and what it means to lead. But what if we could combine both of these two things? Remember those 3 questions we wrote down earlier? Let's pull those back out and do some brainstorming. Go ahead and pause the video here to take some time to really think hard about our answers. Leadership and influence. These 2 terms are commonly thrown around without taking the time to understand what we really mean. While these 2 terms are pretty powerful on their own, they become extraordinary when combined together, such as leading by influence. When I think of an influential leader, MLK Jr. is one of the many examples that pop into my head. MLK Jr. was a leader who had influence. He did not just tell people what they should do and they followed. He instead sparked change by inspiring people to make a positive difference. Have you ever had an experience with an influential leader in your life? Take those pieces of paper we were just using and flip to the backside. Let's use this space to reflect on one person that stands out to us when thinking about an influential leader. Pause, reflect, and resume whenever you have finished. Tripp and I challenge every single one of y'all to take these note cards with you, go out in your communities, take what you have learned and put it into practice by being an influential leader that makes a positive difference in the lives of those around y'all. Thank you so much for attending our workshop, and I hope you enjoy our 92nd North Carolina FFA State Convention.